happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Hey everybody,
Y'all know this is here. This bush.
I'm Lisa Lou.
And this is what's shaking with the bushes. Alright, y'all know the routine, so let's get right into it. We're coming from Romans 8 and 18. Read. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
We have sufferings now, but these are nothing compared to the great glory that will be given to us. Amen.
Amen.
Let's just praise him in advance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
All right.
So, before we get off into everything we got to get off into, we ain't doing it next week.
Oh, okay.
Putting it out there, letting you know we ain't coming out here next week. So forget about it. We might put something different, but we're not doing the cast next week.
Yeah.
We're not doing it because I'm 41.
Yeah, next
I
Saturday.
put it out there. 41. Y'all won't see us next weekend. So
you practicing saying that you're 41 now, a week in advance, huh?
Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
Y'all not gonna see us. So don't even worry about trying this. Be like, where y'all at? And no.
We gonna be nowhere.
We ain't gonna be
in our
here.
skin.
Yes. We gonna be in our skin. So when you jump out, y'all don't jump in.
Even
Let's
for
continue.
that.
So with that being said, we got that out the way. Y'all ain't been subscribing. Y'all ain't been commenting. Got a couple of comments. Y'all ain't shared it. I ain't
seen not one share. Hubby been doing all the sharing. All of it.
That's all I do.
We appreciate y'all listening.
Very much so. I see you looking. I see you looking with your looking asses.
So
But y'all asses need to start getting better.
Y'all make sure that y'all like and follow our YouTube channel and follow our podcast on all podcasting platforms. It's called What's Shaking with the Bushes.
Yep.
Look it up on Spotify.
Right.
Hit the follow button. Hit the notification bell.
If I had another phone, I'll show you how to do it. You know what I'm saying? If I had pulled up another phone, you know, everybody got two phones. I got one phone. But anyway, if I had another phone, I'll pull it up and I'll be like, shoot, just Google bushes and see what happened.
Also, make sure you guys follow Bush with a Brush on Facebook and follow Them Bushes on Instagram, Facebook, and Threads.
Oh, see what she did there?
Yeah, saw Threads yet? The new app.
So if you're on that, this is the reason why we on this topic that we talking about. We ain't finna go to the week. We ain't even worry about that. We ain't gonna talk about the week. The week ain't been weekend. The week been weekend. We ain't got the boy. He's not here. So we're gonna hold on to that thought.
Extended vacation.
So the reason why we come into this conversation is called
I don't even have
I say generation. I want to call it generation because we've been living through a lot of different things in each generation.
I mean, it's true.
So
we've been more so talking about this here generation now.
Yeah.
And how different it is. And we probably said it before. Everything seems like a popularity contest. And to me, you know, the stupid things get you, causes you to trend a little bit, you know.
See what she did there again.
Now, mind you, y'all know I mentioned Threads just a couple seconds ago, and it's like a new version of Twitter, but it's through Instagram and Meta, as you might know. And I hopped on there. I like it, just because it's a basic place to put like your thoughts and start conversations, aka threads. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, you start a thread. You know how black people have different topics or whatever of Twitter. I went on there.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just smiling.
Yeah,
that's all.
I like it because it's simple, but I don't like it because it's like another job. I don't have time to be on there all day just typing, starting threads and stuff. It's too hard. So, I mean, if y'all on there and you want to follow us, that's fine. Give us some people to interact with. If not, I'm probably not going to be on there that much because it's too much. It takes out too much time of the day.
I don't got time for another app. Be trying to, you know what I'm saying, it's taking up space on my phone and all this other stuff. You got to start all over. And me, husband, I ain't got time for it. I'm barely on there anyway. I just share what I see. Oh, let me. Oop. You ain't really. The ideas I feel like is the ones that I see. Mm-hmm. So when people share something, I'm like, oh, that's how I was thinking a couple of days ago or today.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But to me, it's more so for those who are paying for their little verification check, because they're like, everybody and their mama is on there, and that's what I don't like about it, because it's hard to weed through to the people that you want to see, who you want to listen to, who you want to follow. I get everybody else's on there, so it's kind of like, so if they don't fix that, they can have it.
It's free balling basically. It's like Wild Wild West on there. Yeah. Like how the internet started.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it's more so not how the internet started, but just where we are now. Like if you don't have some type of money input, can't support the meta verification, or you're not
so basically
upper level celebrity or whatever, or you have a gazillion followers, your shit's gonna go all the way to the bottom.
Like you saying, like how we doing this podcast, right? Mm-hmm. And I bring up a point the other day to you about how all these celebrities doing podcasts and this shit.
Yeah.
Like 2 Chainz, nothing against y'all or anything, but damn, fam.
And I mean, that's cool and all. Y'all naturally have your own platform and following.
Yeah, that's good.
So the people, the small time people like us,
y'all booting us out.
We can't get nothing.
We ain't getting squat. We even asking people to follow us and share it and comment. We don't get nothing. And I guarantee for celebrities, everybody and their grandmama be trying to watch us. And it's the thing I understand why people want to pick and choose certain things they want to watch. Like they see somebody, they say support black, right? Mm-hmm. We ain't ask for you no money. We ain't ask for none of that. We are, but we not. You see what I'm saying? We are asking for money, but we not, because what we asking for is a comment or a subscribe, and that's free. Mm-hmm. That's easy. You do this. They do it already by just sharing somebody else's shit. So what is so difficult about you seeing somebody else is trying to get their stuff off the ground? Y'all don't want to share it, or you don't want to subscribe, or you don't want to comment, or you don't want to give us a thumbs up.
That's
because
the part
why?
Right there where people are
why give us our roses while we can smell them?
They don't care about that.
That's sad.
They don't give a damn about
black
that.
People say they want to support blacks.
They want to support more blacks that are popular.
Even with your pickle
the ones
things.
That's already successful.
So wow.
That's the weirdness about everything.
That's crazy.
Small time people don't get nothing, because 9 times out of 10, the small time people are the ones that may be speaking the truth, even though it's our opinion or whatnot. But I'm guarantee you 9 times out of 10, a lot of other people feel the same way we do, and they won't say it. But it's cool. That's the weirdness about it.
So that's why we probably ain't booming where we are, because we ain't filtered.
I feel like a lot of people do feel that way, but because we don't have 100,000 followers, that's why we don't get the views. Because people, they come around and want to support after you get over a certain level of success. That seems to be the trend now. If you don't have 150,000 likes or followers, you're not going to get seen. If you don't get stars and stuff on Facebook, you're not going to get seen. It's a money thing. Whoever's bringing in more money for that company, aka Meta or whatever, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, those are the ones that's going to get more revenue, more viewers, because it's got to be it's a cash grab. It's a money grab. That's how they set it up. When Meta discovered, hey, we could get money off of all of these people, and the ones who's bringing in more money and more views, we're going to promote them. That's how it works.
The people that's listening and not watching, I'm just here. My face is blank with aggravation because it's stupid. Even trying to do word of mouth, you can't even do that no more nowadays, because like for an example, like how we was bootstrapping, if you go back and know, see, go back, and we was trying to put flyers and everything out there. Not a single one called us, and we put over 50 to 100 flyers out. And that's the part where it's like, what in the hell is going on?
The people don't want to pay for their services.
But they'll spend money for a company that's already booming.
But yeah, if you see a commercial on TV, they're more than likely going to call that person who has the commercial on Charter
And that's
not. Because you know what I'm saying.
You're paying for all that if you get one of them people that's have a commercial. You're paying for the commercial. You're paying for the gas. You're paying for the maintenance of the vehicles that they have. You're paying for the supplies. So that's why they're going to charge you outrageous numbers.
Yeah.
Because of all the money they put into getting you to come in.
Yeah, because it's reputational based. That's why.
But if you're a small person, one person doing everything by yourself, oh no, them prices are too much. How, bitch? Yeah, I'm mad because it pisses me off because I don't understand how people mind work. You rather spend more money for somebody to do a shitty job than less money for somebody that's trying to get you right.
Yeah, it's strange.
Make it make sense. You rather
trust me.
People entrust a fake before they see a real.
It's the way of life. It's about image. That's what makes everything weird, man.
I'm drinking my coffee
is
on
weird.
that one. Let's get off this here. Let's go to another. What else?
Some more weird shit, because we could pinpoint one particular topic. Everything is weird, man.
Yeah, it is. Generation has changed.
Let's talk about these youngsters.
Boom, I was finna get to it. First of all, before we get into the youngsters, right? We gotta understand the mind frame where they come from. They come from, some of them might come from broken homes, no mother or no father that's raising them together. Mm-hmm. Some of them might come with abandonment.
Like the abandonment issues.
Yes. Some might come with neediness. You know what I'm saying?
Just emotionally unstable.
Yeah. And then the influences that they have. The women, the music.
Yeah. Especially the music.
You know what I'm saying? The drugs.
Ooh.
You know, the laws that we have.
Yeah. We just talked about gun laws last episode.
So let's get to
listen to that.
Yeah, going back into that, because the reason why she brought that up, I'm glad you said that, because 18-year-olders can have a gun legally.
So let's talk about
18.
What was it last week? Mm-hmm. We heard it on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Now I think I heard it so much. The story is confusing to me. I'm trying to verify because I couldn't really find anything else anywhere. Was the shooting at McDonald's where it happened? It was
at a McDonald's.
Okay, was it the one where it was two employees that got into it with each other?
No, they wasn't employed. One of them was an employee and the other one was the customer.
See, that's the one. I couldn't find that story. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, that one, it's hard to find certain stuff out here.
Because it wasn't on the news.
No, it won't be. You have to go to certain websites that's based in St. Louis. But basically the rundown was a worker and a customer. They had an altercation. The customer didn't like what the worker said and got mad and stormed out the business and went to their vehicle, unlocked the vehicle, grabbed an assault rifle, loaded it up, pulled it out the vehicle, aimed it towards the business, and aired it out. Ram, ram, ram. Not caring if they hit any other bystanders in there. Luckily, from what it was said, that no one got killed or injured because everybody ducked down.
So that's why I guess it didn't get any.
Yeah, because nobody died. That's what makes the news. If somebody dies or injured, it's on the news. If it's no one injury, it's bypassed.
See, that's how I know something is just wrong with a lot of people.
It's
Because that person should not have had a firearm, period. If that's what you do because you don't like what somebody else said.
words. Words. That's another thing what's wrong with these youngsters. They're sensitive.
It's a motherfucker.
I'ma say it. Since we be real, let's be family. We family now. We've been family for 3 years. Okay? So y'all see my face now. I'm gonna say this. The reason why these kids are fucked up is because of the alphabetness.
The alphabetness? What?
You heard
What you
me.
mean?
Think about it.
No, we not finna blame that on that.
Let's go. We're not blaming it, but that got something to do with it.
I think maybe
Because
you
they
mean
don't-
it's just a certain level of sensitivity. Because we don't want to say it's the alphabet.
I don't want to
fault.
say.
We're not doing that.
Okay, fine. I take that back. But why?
The world is sensitive.
There it is.
And they try to give everybody, I guess, everybody's supposed to have a voice, right? And everybody is entitled to their opinion.
That's fine.
But do you think free speech has kind of went too far?
It was never free because it's always a cost was free. Free is never free. It's always a cost. Right? Prime example. It's free to say what you want to say. It's free to do your actions. But when you commit and do those actions, then it's not free.
Like we got too many choices.
Yep.
And there's like no sense of order
Mm-hmm.
to anything because everybody feels like, oh well, I'm entitled to be right. My feelings are so valid that I can respond in any way that I want.
Shape, or form, or fashion.
And that's the problem.
Because nothing's going to happen. Why nothing's going to happen? Because they don't have policing. The polices are null and void. Okay, basically, it's a 4% of police trying to cover a full district. Something happens, right? Boom, in a certain area that it needs a lot of policing. Once somebody's going, like prime example, here in St. Louis, we had a storm. A lady got killed in her car because she was sitting in there trying to be protected. It took police almost, 30 minutes to get to her?
13 minutes.
Then another...
No, she was on hold for like 13 minutes, I
Okay.
think, and it took another like 13 minutes
You see?
for somebody to come.
And then it was another situation where a little boy died in Jennings and a tree fell on the house and it took them 13 some odd minutes to get there.
I think because people have so many choices that the morals kind of left too. Like
And
nobody thinks about, okay, well, what can I do just to, because we're supposed to be able to serve each other and do things and help each other, but nobody wants to be helpful.
we're not helping each other. Like for an example, I listened last time we talked about the situation on Father's Day that I had to go next door and tell the father or how to raise his kids in his own house on respect. That's the thing we lack. As adults, we let these kids get so many damn choices that we forget that we're the adult. We're the ones that paying. We're one that's exactly. Yeah. We're the one that got to train them to be this way. Mm-hmm. We let them do all these things. We let this internet and all that crap raise our kids instead of us raising them. They get to a point, the thing just popped in my head. So the boy not here. The wife, she wants the boy to come back. I'm like, hell no. He need to stay over there because he need to be time with them. It's nothing against, you know what I'm saying, the mother and son situation in my eyes. Mm-hmm. But me, I need a break because my pockets need to get back fat. That's my point where I come from with why I don't want the child back here at the house. But
in my opinion, I get where you're coming from, but I feel like if a child wants to come home, they should be able to come home.
That's true and all. Very much so. I understand that. But he lives here. We don't never get breaks. Ever.
But we getting one now.
We need elongated. He starts school in 2 months. We don't want him here for 2 months eating up everything. Instead of paying, like we, for example, the people don't know, but we have a budget for food. Okay? Our budget usually be $100, but lately it's been more because of our mouse at night. And I try to explain that to the wife, the realisticness of trying to keep money in our pockets because kids will take them out.
We off the subject.
We own the subject because it's still based on youngsters.
We still off the subject.
And generation.
We got a whole lot of stuff to cover.
All right, fine. I'm going to leave that alone.
We're going to make a bonus or something. I don't know.
I'm going to leave that alone because you see how sensitive it just got.
It ain't even about that. And I think this might have to be a bonus conversation because you and I didn't come from, well, you got to get out because our pockets can't afford that.
No, I'm not. I didn't come from that. I can't.
Me neither.
I'm realistic right now. Like, I'm not thinking about how I'm I'm talking about right now in the present.
Well,
anyway. Overall.
Anyway.
He had 2 households he can go to. 3, if you want to be technical. So why we gotta always be the main one? He need to go spend money with other people. People need to spend money on him. They need to see how he feel, how much he eat, how much he spend. That's my point.
Back to the conversations here. Now, another weird thing, cosmetic surgery.
Damn. See now. That's what I'm saying. This generation is fucked up. Men, you said you just made me think of something. I shared with my cousin about men want to be taller, so they go get implants in their knees to stretch them out.
Wait, okay, we gonna be real specific. It's not because I got that off of what was that movie, White Chicks, so they was like, we got our knees done. It's it's a height increasing surgery, okay, but basically it's leg lengthening, and the cost is $75,000. It involves cutting the thigh bones, inserting metal rods, and every day the rods are lengthened 1 millimeter with like a remote control, right? And the new bones grow over the rods, and they have to do physical therapy after the surgery like 4 to 5 times a week. And then after a few months, the rods have to get removed or whatever. Their total is $100,000, right? And now insurance covers the last part of it, which is having the rods removed. But yeah, it's a lot. And basically, I guess the young man who did it, he only got like a 3-inch height increase.
So you mean to tell me if he was 5'5", he increased it to 5'7", 5'8"?
5'8". Yep.
I think all this stuff you said, I think knee surgery sounds way more cooler. You get your knees extended.
Get your knees done?
Yeah, get your knees extended. That sounds way more cooler. Putting rods in your thigh. And
I used to think that shit was funny too.
Kneecap extensions.
But do you think it's okay?
No,
so let me ask this real quick. Since women been getting like, hell, men been getting liposuction and things of that nature too.
They probably have, but it's just now being put out there because of the generation we live in. Nothing is secretive anymore.
Do you think that it's going overboard when people do things like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. I guess because I'm a full-blown straight male, I don't understand. My mind can't comprehend why a man want to be a woman and a woman want to be a man.
Well, not even
I'm
that.
talking about just like even okay, boom. We're gonna even talk about the knee extensions.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I can't understand why a short person want to be tall. So you mean tell me if I wanted to be short, how I go about doing that?
No, it's not even that. It's more so the men who get teased for being short.
I'm saying some men get teased for being tall.
They do?
Yes. Oh, you so tall. You know how many times in my life I heard that?
But that's not being teased.
Can you help me get this off the top? Do you really think I want to help somebody short?
You're basically saying that you feel a way about people taking advantage
of my height. They take advantage of tall people.
But
that's what I'm thinking. Let me finish. So if I was knowing that and I didn't like being tall all my life, how can I become short? They can't surgically make me short.
I've never heard of anybody really complaining about being tall.
That's just where you never know. Because you're going to hear people talk about, I want to be tall, I want to be tall, I want to be tall, I want to be tall.
Right.
It's not it. It's not it. I'm going to tell you people, being tall is not it.
So
it's not.
If they had, let me ask this: if they had a surgery to shorten,
you can't find clothes. You gotta duck under certain things. You get caught by spider webs all the time.
Okay. But no, I'm asking a question because of time now.
Okay.
If they offered it,
who?
Surgeons. If they offered it, if you had the money. Just don't ask how. If that was an option, would you get knee shortening surgery?
Me, I'm confident in my height. I'm all right with my height.
Okay,
then. If somebody else wasn't.
But yeah, if you weren't confident in your height, would you do it?
I don't know what height I would want to be though.
Don't matter. Don't matter. If you want to take 3 inches off of your height
and be just plain 6 foot, yeah, but no. And that's what I'm saying. Look, all right, if the person want to be tall, right? He's short. He gonna still have that short person syndrome. He ain't gonna know how to adjust to being tall because he wasn't tall.
He still, the thing, kind of like short. Fat people feel like.
Yep. Like a fat person, they lose all this weight, they get this liposuction and everything else. They still mentally is fat. They physically see they're not, but mentally
still waddling like a fat person.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
So it's a mind thing.
You have to mentally train yourself before you even go off and jump in physically.
I agree with that. I agree.
You have to get your mental strong before you can do your physical. Because physical is easy.
I agree. All right, let's get off into money and reputation real quick. We talked a little bit about reputation, but let's talk about some more money shit and reputation. I said on Threads that I wanted to talk about this KeKe Palmer
Jesus Christ.
That shit was kind of funny.
Oh my gosh.
Because it was funny to me.
Christ be the king.
Y'all know the backstory about KeKe Palmer and her baby daddy. What's his name? Darius Jackson.
Don't matter. Keep it moving. Let's get straight to the meat.
KeKe went to Vegas and she saw Usher. And she wore this dress with all of her cheeks out. Now, don't get me wrong. KeKe looks good since she's had that baby. She was pretty before, she was KeKe, but she looks good since she had the baby or whatever. I even told almost like, damn, did I turn gay for a hot second? Because she looks really nice. But, okay, Darius went on Twitter and he made this post about she's a mom and how moms shouldn't be dressing like that with her cheeks out, right? Now, in my opinion,
she probably never got her thigh out neither.
She never.
She got probably raised up. KeKe was probably raised up in a strict family. She never got a chance to be a thigh.
Y'all saw the pictures of the before, how she used to dress and carry herself.
They put that out there.
Now, she probably done got a large boost of self-esteem, and she just wanted to see what that be like.
Huge.
And Darius couldn't handle it.
Nope. And she was in, like, for example, you said, let's bring this up real quick. Sierra and Russell Westbrooks. Ain't his name in them? I see that Russell Wilson. My fault, Westbrook. Wrong person. Wrong Russell. Wrong sport. Anyway, let's get straight to that. So, didn't Sierra go outside one time with a thong on?
But Sierra ain't got no booty.
But she was cheeking.
Nobody worried about her invisible cheeks.
Boom. You said it. Nobody was worried about her.
Oh, it's clearly we can't even remember Russell's name.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody worried about them. But she did the same thing. It's the confident level.
I think it
that
was
man
too.
Duh. She just now getting exposed now. KeKe finna get more money because she's finna get exposed now. She's trending. Trending money pops off. And then, dude, you said her baby daddy was a
Darius.
Baby daddy.
You know this nigga.
I don't know him, but I know he got a child. They ain't married. They playing house. So this dude, he said he was a physical therapist or something like that.
He was like into physical fitness or something.
But that's what I'm saying. He broke. He don't make the same kind of check she do. So he gonna make it about Oh crap! Make a scene. Let's make a scene. Let's make a scene so everybody can see in the world on how frivolous and low self-esteem I have.
Let's self-esteem.
But I'm a push it off on you to make you look like you're making me the victim.
He done made himself the victim.
I'm the victim.
I didn't approve of that dress.
So you making more money than me. I'm gonna figure out a way to make money off of you. That's like me telling you go outside and thought it out, and I'm gonna be behind the Twitter fingers, Twitter fingering it up, and then you get back here. We probably already pre-planned this anyway.
They could have, cause
he probably went with her to buy the dress.
And tried to let's do some controversy real quick, cause we need a check for baby Leo. That's what I think.
Cause I'm broke.
He broke.
That's what I'm saying. I'm broke as the man.
But she finna get more money after this, so it's like. How he gonna get his money?
I was at home watching the baby while I seen you with Usher, cheeks out.
Cheeks was cheeking.
We didn't say we was gonna do this. You was gonna be out there with your cheeks out. You start really geeking out from Usher.
She was fanning out. It was Usher.
See what I'm saying? And you forget that at the end of the day, people are people. You eliminate all that money and all that crap, the materialistic stuff. At the end of the day, she has a heart that bleeds red. Mm-hmm. She's a person fainting out of another person.
So, like, who was in the wrong in that situation?
Nobody.
Nobody? Okay.
Nobody. In my eyes, nobody was in the wrong. It was just choices, wrong choices.
I think maybe they needed to have some type of a discussion. If that was what was making him upset or whatever, right? They should have had some type of discussion of, like, if you out, don't dress like that.
Or maybe he didn't think that he was gonna feel that type of way.
Well, and that's fine, but he shouldn't have went on Twitter and said that.
But he probably one of them old internet thugs. You gotta remember that the time that we in, internet thugs are booming. But in real life, they quiet. But behind the phone, we big boy and big. We huge. We the biggest weightlifter in the world. But in face to face, you like a mouse compared to an elephant. You see what I'm saying? So that's the way he probably vented it. Like, oh, sure, I'm gonna throw my weight around real quick. The little weight that I
Somebody
have.
probably inboxed him or whatever and sent him a text like, you see your baby mama with Usher?
Right.
You see you just gonna let her go on stage like that with that dress on?
But I'm finna look from the women's perspective because we bashing men right now. I'm gonna pause on that one. So let's go from the women's perspective, right? She knew that he probably was feeling some type of way before she even walked out, or she probably FaceTimed him, or when she said she took more pictures. That right there is a hidden thing saying, oh, I'm gonna fuck with you.
Yep, even more. She was the whole time.
So she started this mess even further by just saying certain things. Or you could have not said nothing at all, right? And the world would have seen you because everybody got a phone.
I agree.
Everybody's recording everything.
That's why I was like, both of them needed some correction.
Yep.
She didn't have to go in.
She didn't have to do nothing on the internet to let the world know about nothing.
Nope.
She could have just said nothing because the world would have found out. Yep.
Yep.
People would have seen them. They would have had videos. She'd been like, oh, crap. And then you could play it off like, I didn't know that people was going to record me. I was just fanning out because it's Usher.
Hey.
But she had to put her own phone out, record herself. Look at me talking about it, and I give him a spin. Ooh, look at my cheekies, cheeks. I'm just saying.
Hey, I mean, hey.
So both of them in the wrong.
Yeah, and then she gonna monetize off of it too. That's the only part that I like, but I dislike. That's why I was like, ugh. So, you feeding into it.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but the greed be real.
The greed is real. And that's what I'm trying to tell the wife. I said, let us off this camera stuff, right? I be trying to tell her, like, hey, we need to figure out something. I don't care what it is. We need to make a viral something. We need to pre-think a viral something, even if something.
And what's funny is when you think about it, you try to plan it, it don't work. It don't work.
Yeah, and we always have random spurts and moments. I think back to, this is off subject, but on subject. I think the reason why it just hit me, the reason why she do want her son back, is that life, that little randomness of you don't know what he's gonna say and how he's gonna say it. And I think I realized that's what she missing because I don't have minds around me.
But when everybody's here, it's a whole party. Like it gets turned all the way up. So it's like if we get a piece of that, you know what I'm saying? Because the oldest boy, he's random. You know what I'm saying? You know, he just be doing him. So when he do decide to come over, it's just like the whole gang is here. But you know, with the youngest boy here, it's like we get a little bit of, you know.
He makes you feel like you have life. Me, I just.
You too, you be laughing and entertained and shit too. Don't try to deny it.
Sometimes I feel like, you know what I'm saying, when I don't have the boys around, I be feeling single. Like me and the wife are just.
Talk about it's just us.
Just us. Because we got to pre-set ourselves up for this anyway, because it's going to be that way.
But wait, if we talk about having another baby, that's a whole nother 18-some years.
When that happens, we'll cross that bridge. It ain't happened yet. I'm not going to keep talking about that.
Trying to prepare us for empty nest syndrome early.
I'm going to have to prepare myself mentally, and that's why I'm going to prepare yourself mentally. It's like we just said. You cannot be a short person talking about I'm going to get surgery to be tall, and your mental ain't matching your physical.
I get what you're saying, honey bunches. I do. But I just feel like you be jumping the gun sometimes on certain things.
How about jump?
We gotta be ready for this when it happens. Can we get there first?
Just be ready.
I am ready,
Listen,
but
like
you're trying
Deion
to rush
Sanders said it
the
perfectly.
process. You're rushing.
Deion said it perfectly. If you get ready, you won't have to. Something along that nature.
Yeah, you
be ready so you won't have to get ready.
Rush the process.
Be ready so you won't have to get ready. So be ready. Because it's coming. If you don't, you already mentally prepared yourself.
We didn't even get to the last subject.
Where
I
we
just
going?
add that to the next one. Whenever we do the next one. It still applies. We ain't got to do it. I want to know, do y'all feel like y'all want to see a vlog, I guess, of next weekend or not?
Yeah, comment on that.
Yeah.
That's what you need. If y'all listen to the whole thing, the boo bop the bam, comment or send an inbox or something. Y'all know how to reach us. We done said it many times.
Do y'all want us to just vlog the whole thing, or do y'all not?
Pop off next weekend, because we ain't vlog. We ain't coming on here and talking about nothing. Not nothing.
If I thought about it, but I was like,
nah. We might do audio. No.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
Visual. No. So that's why we say, hey, you want to see what we do? Come on, man. Comment. We need at least, look, put it like this. We can get our regular couple of commenters. But if we get 2 more extra comments, we'll put it up there.
What y'all want to see? Tell us.
Share it. Let me see one extra share.
Yep.
One person share it.
Y'all ain't got to pay nothing to see it.
Just share this one time.
But listen, if y'all don't, that's fine too. Because that's less for me to do. Because I have to do all the little editing.
Hey, watch your mouth now. Quiet there. That's people don't need more ball that. You doing too much. See,
I am.
She doing too much. We finna go. We got to go. See
a break.
See what I'm talking about?
A day off.
Look what I'm saying.
You know, this shit is hard.
Look,
it's difficult. Like
the fire is blazing. You gonna keep putting gas on it?
No, I mean if it's blazing and I'm putting gas on it, then it's gonna make it blaze more.
That's what you're doing. People want to know about that. They might thought that I was editing.
To blaze a little bit.
Dang, just spill the beans, huh?
What? we are the trailblazers of transparency in this piece. I don't give a damn.
Damn. It is hard being transparent. Because being real falls back in your face sometimes.
Sometimes. It's okay.
But like we say, hey man, comment, subscribe, share it. You know what I'm saying? We everywhere.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
We like the air you breathe. Everywhere.
You can find us.
It ain't hard.
Yep.
Deuces.
Later, people.